Okay, it's completely dark because I don't have a light in my room, but that doesn't change the thing. Okay, so I wanted to express my way in a different way of sharing the stories that people, mainly that people ask lately is, for example, I'm just enjoying my time, and all of a sudden a woman asks, "Is it good or bad to be to do meditation when you are pregnant? There's a baby in the stomach." And instantly, I have absolutely no interest to answer such a question because it again deals with fears and doubts. And the answer is the only answer you should know is, for example, why do I have fears? Why do I have doubts? And why do I have doubts of myself that are putting up to satisfy them with receiving an answer for the doubt itself that needs to be satisfied? And this is really, really strange for me. It's like you are asking only a question for. Satisfying your own fear belief system. The idea is that you need to find out why do you have such a belief system. And this is not the only case. There are many people asking me questions, doubting on fear belief systems. I was like, lately uh, I don't go to cinemas actually, but I went to cinema, and the most closest thing I would say, what is cinema? It is a brainwashing specific type of a room where you have sound that puts sound in your head, where you have a screen that puts images for you, and ideas that are being put on you. And when I was watching this movie, it was Interstellar. It's about space and time, the cosmos traveling. It was like all the time you're being pumped with fear-based ideas. And then, while I was watching this movie, I was like, okay, now I know where those people get these fear-based ideas, because, for example, in the movie, it was like the humanity is going to be destruct. Yeah, it's going in a self-destructive way. Well, this is only an idea, and people have feared this. And the only reason that we should go in cosmos is to find another planet that we can inhabit to save humanity, not to go explore, but to save humanity. So again, there's another doubt and fears, and it just you can go on and go on with this movie, and it just doubts and fears, and it's I would while I was watching this movie, it was like I was laughing. It was a comedy for me because always they were putting up these fears and doubts and fake emotions like, oh, we don't want to die, we don't want to die, we want to save, I'm afraid to be killed, and so on. But what is the what it's it's just a mind concept that death is something to be afraid of. It's just that we are taught this way. It's like, but it's definitely completely the other way around. Anyway, the next question is that I was chatting with the one spiritually intelligent person, you may say, and he was asking that there is only one God, there is only one, there is only light, there is only one, and this is Brahman, and nothing else exists, only He, and we are His separations, and so on and so on. I was like, okay, this is another intellectually fear-based idea, I would say, because it's like a mind, human mind. So this is from the entity perspective, is lower down here without completely no understanding, and then the mind is like looking around. Okay, I want to believe in something. What could I believe in? And I said, somebody says, okay, there is God. We exist. We are all God's creations. We are all God's creations. Light and some part of the human minds. Okay, 30%. This fits. This fits my belief system. I want to believe this. This satisfies me. I'm believing this, and so on and so on. And then some 10% are going that, hey, actually nothing exists. We don't exist, and this is only the God's separation, and so on. And then they are like, okay, I don't exist, and I don't exist. And I was asking this to the Enrico, and he was like, okay, if you don't exist, then what do you see in the mirror when you look at the mirror? You are seeing a mirror, and then you yourself in the mirror, and you're saying, hey, you don't exist. It's like locking yourself out and disattaching yourself from that you so call existence. Like, I disconnect myself from existence. I disconnect myself from existence, and this is also strange. This is really weird, actually. But the thing is that he said that there is only one Brahman, the person who asked this question, and he's the only thing that exists. Now this is even more strange when Rico said, who is this Brahmans? Some kind of a existentially egoistic type of a being that, oh, everybody, you don't exist. It is I that only exists. And a person comes to me, but hey, I also exist. He says, no, 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 you don't exist. I only exist. I only exist. It's like, okay, everybody doesn't exist. Only I exist because I'm some kind of egoistic, existential egoistic. It is I. It is I. It's I. I am the best. I am the best. And he's walking around. Oh, only I exist. You don't exist. And it's like locking out from existence. But the thing is that if you lock out existence, you are making this concept up your own within the existence itself. So this idea doesn't make any sense because you are creating this idea within existence. It's like it's like another type of negative type of a way of approaching things. For example, many people also ask questions that I want to know what should I do in my life. Where should I go? What should I do? And they are looking for the answer. But the question is, why do you have this question? Why do you want to know where you need to go? Of course, there are many types of these questions. But for example, in this case, it was that what should I do? I don't know what to do in my life. I'm stuck. I'm jammed, and so on. And there's a question: where do you need to go? Where do you think you need to go? Because it's not that where do you need to go that really bothers you. It's just that the thing you are here having these doubts of what should you do is the thing that you need to learn about yourself, that you have these doubts and you need to look at them and feel these doubts within you. And when you ask this question, you're looking for the answer, but the answer is and has been already given for you. But because of these doubts, you did not even hear them. So you are not looking for the answer, you're looking at the doubts on the doubts and the way to work with these doubts. This is all the thing. You are not looking for the answer. The question is driving you to get the understanding, but the answer is not necessary. Because even if you will hear the answer and tell you, okay, you need to start doing this business or you need to do this and this and this, you aren't looking for the answer because the moment you start doing this, you will again have doubts. And then again and again and again. You are looking only for the answer to satisfy your how was it called, doubts. And when you understand your doubts, when you let go of your doubts, everything will be a successful. It's not that you need to do the one thing to be successful. It's just that release your doubts, because the doubts is the thing that you are looking for. The doubts is the thing that you are that are pushing you to question through negativity to understand the doubt energy itself. So the thing is that I wanted to share is that this topic is that people are, it's not the thing that you think you need, it's not the thing that you fear of, it's the feelings you have that give you these thoughts, and it's the feelings itself that need to be learned and understood before you even ask the question. Well, many people are complaining about their lives, many people are willing to say the same thing over and over again, which I'm really fed up of hearing. It's like, don't you be, for example, people ask me, aren't you afraid to be possessed by other entities? Uh, I have heard this maybe 50 times from different people, and the same doubt, fear energy. It's like, look, if you are doubting, if you are fearing, it's the thing within you that is now putting up in your attention. It's not about me, it's about you. And what do you actually care about me? There's another mind matrix that you need to be, you need to care about something. You don't need to care about something because the thing that you are afraid of, that something may happen to that person, is the thing that is also based on fear belief system. It's like another mind function to like have a care for other, but it's not the care. That care is like another thing. It's like another function of the mind through fear theories. Everything is okay. You don't need to fear about anything. But the question is, by seeing this, okay, somebody talks to entities or something, they put up some kind of a, they jump up your energy. Okay, I would say old energy put up to your attention. And this is within you because you are the one who is fearing right now. And this is a question about you, not about me or any other person that's doing this. So, for example, many after the channelings that I have witnessed, for example, my channelings, they had one person had really, I would say, intense polarity shifting, really intense, and from getting crazy to getting peaceful, and like jumping all the way in different directions. And this is a perfect uh, way to look at yourself, to feel yourself more, to feel the outbalance of yourself more, to see how strongly unbalanced you are. And then when you go through this, you can truly master the balance within you. It's like a high lesson. But the thing is that human mind instantly wants to dump it down and resist to it, saying that somebody is else to blame. For example, I'm having anger right now. I'm having huge anger. And I would love to say that somebody is responsible for this anger. For example, my boss, my wife, my children, my whatever they are. But the thing is, again, this is happening within you, and you need to question this. Why am I having this kind of a reaction to it? And when you do start to question yourself, you will find answers within you. You don't need to ask somebody. The channeling, what I have learned so far from these beings, is basically they are willing to help, willing to share, and they are willing to reflect to you yourself. That is the mind negativity belief system, the old energies. They are willing to reflect to you these old energies for you to understand and have a completely different perspective of these things that you have never had before. And another thing is just to lift up the energies and help evolving. And while I was today, I was like also thinking about the non-existent and existence itself. And I find that thinking about non-existence is caused by some kind of doubts or sadness within me. And then I was looking, okay, why do I have a sadness or doubts? And I didn't find the answer to this energy, but as I understood, it comes from my childhood and from my birth. So I would relate to this as something related to my previous lifetimes. But it feels like nothing is fulfilling in this world, right? But this is wrong. This is totally wrong. Everything is fulfilling in this world. As I find nothing is fulfilling in this world is because I am exhausted and empty within myself. But as soon as I become lifted, joyful, everything becomes joyful. It's about seeing that reflection outside of yourself to learn. Okay, there's something wrong within myself. And there will be also negative belief systems about what is existent, what is non-existent. We actually are some kind of imagined nothingness. Well, this is a concept of the mind again, but the thing is that, okay, there is again a belief system that caused me negative feelings, and negative feelings are only caused by negative belief systems. And truly, I don't serve and I don't like negative belief systems. That's why I go ahead, look within myself, and find the answers with myself, and align myself, and understand what it is and what it was for. So it's just a matter of balancing and understanding yourself. But always, as I say, mind wants to blame somebody else. For example, If you have a bad situation, you have nowhere to live, you have nothing to eat, you have blah 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 blah. This and only this happens just because you cannot learn it from the other way. You cannot learn it in a different way. So here you are, right here, because you were so lame to not even understand. How was I so blind to not see that there was such an energy form in me that caused me to be here? And how did I not learn it faster by just as the life was giving me some signs? How did I didn't learn that before? So now the life is giving you a chance to find it, and it's giving you a possibility if you are such a negative way in such a deep problems that you can only then start to see that there's something out of alignment with you. Only then. So thank the life for showing this to you. And another question is that who is this I that suffers actually? Who is this I that fears? So question yourself and you will always find the answers. It's just that whether you will resist the answers with your mind or whether you will go deeper and deeper and deeper and try to understand it with a deeper and higher understanding, not only just by mind itself. So thank you for watching and wish you luck as always.